Okay, guys, this is D3 Mr. Coffee. Well, my D3, I think he names it part 2. I just checked. So I've already made a profit of 1,180, which is 1,180. I colored it up to 1,100. These 800 there are part of the initial 2,000 that I said that I'm betting on. So here we go again. So his first row was an 8, which is the point established. So the next thing I do is drop 1,200, 300 each inside, and wait for him to roll some numbers. So he rolls a 6, which is a 350 profit for me. Then the next row is a 9, which is a 420 profit for me. So what I do is I take these down, take my 1,200 down, already in profit for 770, and I tell the dealer to put me up for $110 inside. The point is still 8. So he rolls a 12, rolls a 9 after that, which pays me 35. I press to 50 and collect 10. And then he sevens out. So I lose all these. Then he starts his next roll, which is the point made is a 4. Immediately I go back to my 1,200. And his next roll is a 7. So he immediately sevens out, which means that I lose 1,200 right on the go. He hits, the next point he hits is a 10. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 1,000 here, so I'm still safe. 1,200. Hits his point immediately, so that's off. Come out rolls a 2. Then he establishes the point of 9. Then hits a 2. Nothing for me. Hits a 5. So I get 420. Then hits another 2. And then he sevens out. So I lose 1,200 here. Another good day. So now I have to start thinking, do I have enough money? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 700. 750 and some cheap change. So I have to adjust my strategy now. Actually I have this, which is 1,000, so I trade this in for another 1,000, and I have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 950. Let's see what we can do with that. So as I said, he hit his point 9, and I go 300 inside, and then I don't know. $200 on the 5 and 9. So the next thing he does is he's hitting a 6, which is 350 for me. And then, beautiful hit is an 8, another 350 for me. And then I take everything down. Replace it with 110 inside. He then rolls a 2, then proceeds to roll the point, which is a 9, which pays me 35. I press the 9, collect 10. And we're on a come out roll in which he hits the 5. Doesn't do anything. Then he hits an 8, which pays me 35. I press the 8 to 60, collect 5. Then he hits 10 and 7's out. The next roll starts with 3 craps, which doesn't really affect me. It's really good for somebody playing Vince's Hedge, and then not so good for Vince's Hedge. He follows it up with a 7, another 7, another 7, and then finally the point is 10. At which point, again, we go 1200 inside. He proceeds then to hit the 6. That gives me 350. Waiting for a second hit. He then hits an 8, which is another 350 for me. And I am grateful, thank you very much. All this comes down to be replaced by 110 inside. He hits his point, which is a 10, so we're on a come out roll. Then he hits a 4, which is a new point. He goes on to hit the 4 right after that, come out roll. He hits a 3 on the come out, which doesn't affect me. He hits a point 10, and then his point wins. And at that point, he stops the video, so I'll take this down. So where does that leave me? These are my 2000, which I started with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 400, 500, 600, and some change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 75. So that's 500. 1,000, 1,100, 1,150, 1,175. So overall, this did not change my position. I think I'm $5 down from the previous one. So thanks for that.